We thank everyone supporting our YouTube channel, subscribing in our TikTok, following us. We got outstanding development breakthroughs with our SOS organic fertiliser. And this video is about us sharing how prolific, how fast, and how many, what the biomass increase, the growth that we've achieved with our SOS organic liquid fertiliser manufacturing. And due to this amazing miracle breakthrough that we've discovered only recently, even though we've had multiple breakthroughs over the last 10 years, and we've been very strategic before our formal launch. Now we're happy to say that we're going to be launching in 2027. We're going to be doing a global official launch in multiple countries. And we're going to take all of next year in the setting up and development of that amazing global launch. We're so excited because we use vetiver grass as one of our major plants for the purpose of manufacturing and our testing. The Chrysopogon Z90, we call it the Verum X SOS. So due to our SOSorganicfertiliser.com, we are no longer selling it to the public, wholesale or retail. We are under our R&D division, and we are also definitely able to take on new research testimony products, testimony projects. Okay, we are excited about launching this globally. It's been many years in the planning, and the benefits that it's going to be so much more effective, cost-effective, and pure organic under a worm casting, a worm farming closed-loop system with the power of vetiver technology, breakthroughs in multiple ways, that we take this extremely serious. And it's going to take, it's already taken a lot of, research and development and time and money. And so we are still interested. Anyone wants to try, then please contact us. Now, the amazing results we've experienced with all our photos and videos of our vetiver grass is due to our own manufactured SOS organic liquid fertilizer and solid. Okay, so due to that, we have created an incredible synergy and a complementary partnership with both our liquid and our technology. And that's what stands us out from the rest. So we are now explaining to you and showing you how prolific. We're going to give you more information about this bamboo grass, the Chrysopogon Z90, and how it grows on top of bamboo, so you can have a deeper understanding about how prolific, how much biomass, the leaf, and how we strategically allowed this to take place for research purposes and the benefits. We're sharing a lot of IP here, and we've got so much more. And once again, it's just a matter of saying to the world right now, we are no longer selling. We are going to launch this SOS fertilizer, and we got incredible launches of our vetiver technology solutions. That's available for the world now. And due to our research and due to our expansion, we're able to advance the technology of fertilizing with our world's best #1 vetiver all-purpose organic fertilizer. But it's all-purpose agriculture in all aspects of all plants. Enjoy this video and listen to the end. God bless everyone. Thank you so much. I'm excited. Okay, so this is a processing table where we cut, ready for propagating, ready for planting. And subject to what we're requiring is how we cut and what we do with each bamboo piece and the air bulbs. We call this the air bulbs here. So we got this is a little bamboo shoot. This is a section of these long, 10 foot, 6 foot, 12 foot bamboo shoots. And you can see here how hard the roots are, how beautiful the root system is. Got a fully grown vetiver. And you can just look at it, it's just hanging there by a thread there. This one here. Look at the roots and look how mature. Now, we call this bamboo growing bamboo on top of bamboo. And look at this one here. This is a cluster. Now, don't forget, these come from very big, mature 2-year, 3-year-old vertebra, Chrysophocan Z90. We renamed it the Virum X SOS. That's the new brand name of our vertebra grass. But you can see in here of these. Now, luckily, we pulled these out of the back before they die off, because they get broken and the wind can snap them, right? Depends on where they are. And eventually they will die. And subject to the conditions, they can live for about 4 to 6 years, like this, growing bamboo on top of bamboo on top of bamboo. This is really important data that we're sharing. And even the skinny little, see, there's a difference between these young, hard bamboo shoots with every knuckle, of how many they grow and how far and how quick they grow under the conditions. This is our R&D project. This is what we're sharing with the world now. So actually, this video is really to highlight the power of our SOS organic fertiliser. To grow vertebra this big and mature, and to have the biomass, the leaf and number, and these air roots, right, these clusters of bulbs. See, this is died here, this is dead, right? Again, I told you they snap off in the wind, they get heavy, and the wind can break them. But have a look at the cluster here. All this is roots. Now, when they're close together, they form an insulation like a soil, and they can really grow very big, the air roots. I can pull that apart. And the bamboo, look at the bamboo. This is it here. This is one of the original bamboo pieces. It goes right here. See here, again, this is the table of the vertebra grass king, one of our many processing plants. See, we got all the different air roots. See this one here? Look at this, for example. This is put in a different area in our plantations, and we can grow that and treat that separately. And look at this one here. Look at our beautiful, thick double. And there'll be lots of little baby shoots coming from that. Then we got the bamboo pieces. Okay, we got all the bamboo pieces. And every one of these is strategic also. So the roots come from here. So you plant that up to here, leaving one poking out, and then you're going to have all the shoots. Okay, even that there is going to strike and shoot, and you're also going to have new shoots on this side. Okay, so you can see now this is the table of the vertebra grass king in real time. This is what we call the scraps. Now, there's no scraps. That's the highest mulch money can buy. You can't get a better mulch than vertebra leafler. Okay, this is an R&D plant which has been going for 2.5, 3 years, fully detailed. The documents, the data is priceless to us, because we really do put it through multiple research and development scenarios to learn about production, about biomass, about numbers and weight of leaf, and the production and the capacity of this. Look at this little piece here. I just showed that to you earlier. I love that. Look at that. That's broken, that little piece. And have a look at the roots here, and have a look how super, with this what we call super, the survivor, the king of all, nail of the earth. Okay, and this is Rick. I make that noise. This is very, very hard. Okay, very hard. A bamboo piece. That's why it's called the bamboo grass. Here's his fact of evidence. Here's a piece of that snapped and broken, but I love seeing it because this is dead. Okay, it died some time ago because it dried, snapped off by itself, nature. But have a look at that. I still got a bit of. It's totally dead, but there's a bit of colour there. But this is just an example that is what all these new ones here. I've allocated these ones here. All of this here was the same. They're all the same. Everyone said there's no two the same. There's absolutely no two, 100%. All right. Have a look at the growth. Now, if we water these in this particular batch, the roots go down. When you water them with liquid fertiliser, they keep getting bigger and bigger. Now, there's a lot of advantage of bamboo growing on bamboo because it's live, it's storage. Anyway, why I shared this for, because nothing happens for a reason. We deliberately know that we are the bamboo grass king. We are the vertebra grass king. And I don't see anyone else that's got the volume and the consistency, because we take a lot of care in researching and developing and understanding the maximum productivity. So this is, look at this one here. That belongs to it. It's also very dry, but there's one bit of life. See, it's not dead yet, and it's on this. But have a look. See, before it dies, and you think sometimes it's dead. A bit of moisture, okay, good rain, or we water it deliberately, off it goes again. It's got a massive root structure, and that holds moisture. Okay, I just love this. This is why it's called it can survive in any condition, any soil, any weather. Okay, I'm just going to pull another piece from here because I'm going through these, because every one of them is original. Look at this again. Look at those fibrous, those roots are where you get your essential oils from. This is a high percentage. You can extract essential vetiver oil, one of the most valuable, most powerful essential oils in the world for men's cologne and perfume. See, they're old and subject to, again, the weather and what you want. See, I can pull that off. That's still alive. You can plant it where my thumb is, and bang, you've got another massive 6-foot plant in a year's time. Okay, so I'll just pull another piece out from here. Oh, this big, look at this big one. I might have, this is one piece, okay, one piece. Look at this. And you just imagine what's underneath it here. Have a look at this. This is the original bamboo shoot that goes around here. And have a look at this cluster. Look at that. Oh, this one may not be a part of it, or is it? That little one there is. This is one. Oh no, that one isn't either. It's okay. This is all. All of this is from the one cluster of root. Could you imagine having hedges that's 3 and 4 year old, right? Look how big and mature. I'm just going to break that off here. Look, it took me some energy to pull that off, right? Have a look how massive and how healthy that bulb, the air bulb, and the root system of that is. Can you imagine how quick that would grow? Now, don't forget, you still got the mother plant, you still got the mother bulbs. So what I'm sharing here, this is the most prolific biomass miracle solution in the world. And I know my followers, which are really thankful for me sharing so much. We're revealing and showing that we don't normally put it like this, but we're going to surprise the world, because we got a lot of major projects we'll be sharing in 2026. That is, we've been holding back to share because the techniques that created the end result, the solution for the problem, is so great. We don't want to show the process of getting there. We want to show the before and after, which we've got, but the end results of massive cost savings. I mean, massive cost savings to the client, millions, and we've got evidence with our own two hands, our own investment. Okay, so we're mega excited about this. This is all the mulch. You can see the bamboo pieces. That's proof that I'm pulling out. All this was 50% dead and 50% live, because these are old. Again, in hot weather can drive them out, and unless you water them, like if you're not getting if it's a hot day for 3 weeks in a row, okay, 3 weeks in a row, and you're not, this is the bamboo shoots. This is the air bulbs. Look at how beautiful that is. This is like, they reckon money doesn't grow on trees. Well, it grows on vertical grass. Okay, this is more valuable than money. Yes, it's more valuable. Money doesn't grow, and money doesn't imply. Money is not as useful. That can't stop landslides, mudslides, feed animals, stock feed, produce the most essential best oil in the world. This is far greater than money. Yes, money can buy this, but you can't make, you've got to buy it. So this is the most greatest investment. This is R&D. All this is R&D. Not storage. There's a vast difference. This one here, this is R&D. Not a nice big vertebrate in a pot, 8 foot high, massive biomass. It's to do with the fertilizer. It's to do with restrictions on watering. Okay, this is amazing. Here's a bamboo cut fresher. This is that big cluster I just showed you earlier. Here's a bamboo shooting bamboo on top of bamboo. See that young one there? Look at this, is the bamboo shooting. See the first knuckle? Okay, so this is on a great big long bamboo piece. I reckon that would have been at least 8 foot, 12 foot long. We got them up to 23 feet, right? That's how long the bamboo could grow. This is a Chrysopogon Z90, the Verum X SOS. So I love this one. So if you want to leave it and nurture it for the purpose of air roots, growing, look at, I'll pull this one off, growing a mature bulb, and it's the mother plant, it's got a umbilical cord. We call this the vertebra bamboo shoot. So it keeps these alive. All you have to do is spray water when it's really, really hot weather, and you've got a machine. You've got the original bulbs that's going meters and meters deep, right? And got the valuable roots ever growing and extending, right? And all the bulbs, new bulbs it's shooting, but you got the biomass above the ground. And then what about the action under the ground? All the benefits. Due to the microbes and the insulation and the watering and the symbiotic relationship with this super grow. This is really something very, very special. Okay, to complete our series, I just highlighted this one. I just like it. There's so many bigger and more beautiful, but this little piece here says it all. Bamboo, every single knuckle has got not only one, they shoot 6, 10 small ones, each knuckle, each bulb, air bulb. Okay, here's another very important of these little ones I like. They just fell off. Okay, look at this one here. Look at this one here. You can just see, there's the bamboo shoot. Okay, there's the bamboo shoot. This is old, this is going back about 2-year-old, this one. And there's an old bamboo shoot with all those beautiful roots. Okay, living, powerful roots. I'll just break that off there. See, this one becomes now, look how strong. It's so strong, the roots. I use both hands. And I'll put this in this what we plant. This is the bamboo shoots, bamboo cuttings bar. Okay? This one here. Also, look at that. Every knuckle grows. So I can cut that there. So you got a bamboo, you got a bulb full with roots, and you got two knuckles on the bamboo piece, plus there's another 4 or 5 above it. Okay, so that'll end up being trimmed. But we cut them subject to what our requirements are. Our standard customer requirements is different than what our projects require. Okay, so these are all targeted for a major big project at the moment. Basically, it's over 1 million pieces, and we're in our 2nd week of planting. And it may take many months, but it is a real project. And there's multiple projects, and they all, once again, specialised what to cut, where to cut, how to plant, how to fertiliser. When we got a level, with our level of experience, we give guarantees to our clients that they'll live after we stop the planting. Even though we're not responsible for the weather, and we're not responsible for their follow-up watering. Okay, because we want the videos. If they die, show us a video and we'll replace the vertebra. And basically when they follow our instructions, they never die. They never, 99% success rate. But that does depend on the environment. They're in the hostile slopes, the heat, okay, and it's a water issue. That's why drone technology is the future. It is the only thing we're specialising in, is all drones. We're just wanting to completely, manpower is always necessary, but drones are the key, and autonomous machinery. Okay, and because this is a solution for global, for planet Earth in every aspect of food security, global warming. Okay, this is the key, global warming. Okay, food security. Okay, this will feed the world through the animals eating the green stock. So this is the table of vertebra grass king, and our YouTube channel, Vertebra Grass King, Saba. We are international. Have a look at this. Again, I love seeing this dry because we deliberately showing this because these broke. These ones we stopped watering and we allowed them to. We want to see this here, this example, because Mother Nature, even with the dry weather, they still shoot when they rain. A bit of rain comes and they hold their moisture. They're not dead. See, look at this. Look at this here. See this here. This means a lot to us. There's a lot involved in that little hack from the Vertebra Grass King consultant. Okay, look at this. This is just a look at this beautiful. Look at this, another one. Have a look at this. Very mature, hard. And look at what's just hanging off here. Look, I'm going to pull it off. You can see what's on. See that? Pull it off there, it's fresh. And have a look at this band. Now look at, I get mega excited. There's not just one, but two massive mature bulbs. Now I can break that off and there'll be another cluster of roots. And these have got bamboo on top of bamboo, the whole lot. And this why these are not yet grown, because they grew so fast. See, and it's subject to the weather. That's why these ones are starting to shoot more. And this little gap here was a dry spell, but not a dry enough for it to grow that many knuckles. See, these are seasonal in the sense that they will adjust and adapt to the environment you give them. And that's why, with our skills, we know when to plant, how to plant, and what to do. There's no one got our level of experience, no one. When I say that, I'd like to be proven different, because I'd love to meet the person that's got more experience than us. Because our experience is not saying, oh, we're better than anyone. No, that's not the case. Far from it. What the case is, we know that we're consultants and we are solution providers. So we want to let our customers get the very best results at the least cost. Okay, and when you understand vetiver so much, and you're very generous with it like we are, and we have got a journey on YouTube and TikTok and social media, educating and training the world. That's why we do R&D. We spend too much money on R&D. Okay, so this is, look at this, beautiful. Look how long that is. I want to break that piece off. Okay, I don't know how many foot that is, about 2 foot. See, again, it's all subject to so many, to get a piece like this, here, to me is SOS organic fertiliser. We only use our fertiliser. I'm going to pull this one off. You can see it there. So now it's a beautiful look. Look how long and lush. Now, we wouldn't plant, we'd cut the leaf off there, so we reserve the energy. You can leave the whole leaf. That's subject to a lot of reasons, but you can. Okay, have a look at that there, the root system, the bulb. That is so mature. You plant it here, like that, in the ground, and you water it and fertilise as much as you can for the first 3 months. You can water it every 3 or 4 days, even every week, subject to the heat. But as soon as those roots start establishing, then it's less water, less water, less water, less water. Oh, okay, the lucky last two. I might as well finish off my video. I just left this one because this is by itself. It come like it that when we pulled it out. So all the bulbs actually broke off by itself and dropped because it's dry. Look how thick that is. See, look how thick. It's thicker than that one, isn't it? And we'll see this big one I love. See that there? Look at the difference between this big cluster and this thicker one. Even a little skinny, mature, beautiful bamboo shoot can grow massive clusters like that over 1 year, 2 years, even over a couple of months. Okay, here's just scraps that we throw out, but there's no scraps. That's just one that we cut. I just want to show you that because we trimmed that. Okay, but look at the bulb, and what I want to show you is that little shoot there. And here's another cluster. Look at that. This is what we're actually planting that deliberately in the ground. We're going to plant it there. This will be planted on one of our plantations, because you plant that section. How much will that grow? If you just imagine, very fast. And how many shoots will it shoot? Look at that shoot there. So we train our professional cutters. Okay, we call them, and it takes a long time for them to have even a small percentage of our experience, but they're good enough. They learn quick. They're excellent in what they do, but a lot of experience, because you got to know what you want to do. I know what I want to plant. I know where I want to plant this. So I can cut it. I can cut this right now. Here, here. I can cut it here, here's 3. And then these can be 4, 5, 6 pieces, 7 pieces from that. But we're going to plant the one piece. We're going to plant it up to here. Okay, and you could just imagine the shoots and how quick and how stable that's going to grow. This will turn into 15, 20, 30, 60, 100, and then like these, as 6 months, 12 months roll on. Just this one. But just the same as saying that, one little bamboo shoot, there's one little skinny bamboo shoot. Okay, this is a amazing. Here's a bamboo cut fresher. This is that big cluster I just showed you earlier. Here's a bamboo, shooting bamboo on top of bamboo. See that young one there? Look at this is the bamboo shooting. See the first knuckle? Okay, so this is on a great big long bamboo piece. I reckon that would have been at least 8 foot, 12 foot long. We got them up to 23 feet, right? That's how long the bamboo could grow. This is a Christopher Sapogan Z90, the Verum X SOS. So I love this one. So if you want to leave it and nurture it for the purpose of air roots, growing, look at, I'll pull this one off, growing a mature bulb, and it's the mother plant, it's got an umbilical cord. We call this the vertebra bamboo shoot. So it keeps these alive. All you have to do is spray water when it's really, really hot weather, and you've got a machine. You've got the original bulbs that's going meters and meters deep, right? And got the valuable roots ever growing and extending, right? And all the bulbs, new bulbs it's shooting, but you got the biomass above the ground. And then what about the action under the ground? All the benefits. Due to the microbes and the insulation and the watering and the symbiotic relationship with this super grow. This is really something very, very special. Okay, an extension of from the desk of the vertebra grass king. Look at this one bamboo shoot here, growing bamboo on top of bamboo, and it actually goes into this cluster. I just did multiple videos on this. Have a look at the thickness of that root stock. The most valuable roots in the world, the deepest and strongest roots in the world, that produces the most beautiful handicraft and essential oils. So we just want to show the biomass, and what the biomass is, a leaf number, the weight number of leaf. And why we put it through the stress of R&D, because we learn and we grow as plantation, as vertebra specialist engineers. And we believe we're unique in the world, and we've got special talent to help our clients globally produce hundreds of millions of these for their projects. So we can supply and we can export to any country in the world, okay? And we're developing that service every day, greater every day. So, but we have got some projects which the clients are requesting us for consultancy services to take care of their nurseries, their vertebra nursery, because they've got mega projects. They want to save money, and they're happy to pay big money for us to consult for them. And there's lots of benefits to us because we got the exclusive rights to video and photographing the success of our services, okay, our services. So they know we've got as a group the experience and the consultants to do this, and we're more than happy, especially when they ask us. Okay, so I share this because we are here to help anyone. We can supply any number anywhere. Okay, and where we're not, most countries we're not in, but we've actually got the capacity to consult, support, give advice, okay, and also get in preparation for us to open up a distribution centre and export from elsewhere, and to do our statistics and come up with the lowest cost of big volumes. I'm talking about millions and hundreds of millions of vertebra. You know, there's a race on out there. This is bigger than what anyone really realised about the future of this grass. It is a super grass. It's multiple use, multiple purpose, and the future in green energy is one of the real key factors. See, I'm just polling them up here. When you can understand about how these multiply and grow, and the options subject to the water, the timing, and what do you want to do it? Why do you want it? How quick do you want it? We got all the latest technology in all aspects of multiplying and growing and developing. See, we've isolated these in the box here. See, these are called air roots. We break them off here. I'll break this one off now. Okay, I'll just close up. See that there? Pull that off just there now, fresh. See, and this goes into, now that we cut that here, we cut the leaf off because there's no point in leaving that there. It'll grow very quickly. and put more energy into new roots. Have a look at the roots there and the mature, and that beautiful little shoot there. See that shoot there? I'll have to point out. This is so exciting because this is just picked off that one piece. Now that goes into this one because this is the air root one. Okay, look at this. Look at these air roots here. Look at this one. This is a part of two beautiful air bulbs. This is a full functional bulb, right? We've bamboo on top of bamboo on top of bamboo. We just pulled that off this one piece here. And I'll pull another one off here, look. And have a look, and it goes into this mega, okay, this mega old, look at the cluster here. There's so many of them. Due to our fertilizing with SOS organic fertilizer, we've created, I think I've got my phone upside down. We have, forgive us about that. I keep going, it's too important. Just turn your phone up the right way up. But this is a beautiful series we're doing. We're so excited. So we are videoing the Verum X SOS. The reason why we're able to have these massive clusters, these air bulbs. Look at this one bamboo piece here, and look at the size of this this bulb with all these mature roots, and you can see that they're still shooting young green vertebrate. Look, they're not giving in, okay, because it's up to the moisture level of the weather. Now we really need to let people know that it's due to our fertilizer. Now we are officially launching globally in 2027, globally, our brand and our sales and marketing of our of our SOS organic fertilizer. Right now we're under the R&D division. It's already proven and tested, but we have had breakthroughs so great that we're raising the necessary capital to do what we know that we have to do, considering it's one of the most important fertilizers, a pure organic closed loop worm cast fertilizer in the world. And we want to thank Vertiver Grass as our main test plant. Even though we've tested on palm oil trees, and we still are, and all rice and many other key agriculture crops, and we are still doing this under our R&D division. Okay, still today. So anyone interested, we are more than happy to discuss the possibilities of extending our R&D on the properties of new palm oil, any other agriculture crop, regardless of what it is. Okay, so please, and we will no doubt be doing something very special for our formal launch in 2027. So we want to say the only reason why I was able to have this type of miracle growth, it was time. It was under an R&D division. We deliberately allowed these beautiful vertical grass to grow those massive bulbs, okay, from the knuckle. Yes, we'll keep everyone updated on our YouTube and TikTok and the other social media sites, and our new website be launching soon, our sosorganicfertilizer.com. That's the brand that's going to be recognized globally. Okay, this is very, very exciting for us, and there's going to be so many people are going to love this fertilizer. Look at the results it gives. All international inquiries welcome. Please contact us through our YouTube and TikTok channel, and request a testimony R&D projects with our SOS and our Verum X SOS, our vertiver grass technology supply and support. Thank you.